Assalamualaikum to Madam Shaira. We are from Group 3 and our topic is Transformation Quality at KFC. Before that, let me introduce my team members. First, Nuralya Saffiyah, DHM 201029. Second, Ismadyana Aqilah, DHM 201024. Third, Amirullia Hazmeen, DHM 201023. Fourth, me, Siti Solehah, DHM 201028. And the last one, Atiqah, DHM 202006. Now let's talk about the background of company. The founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, is Colonel Harlan Sanders. He was born on 9 September 1819 in Henryville, Indiana, US, and at the age of 90 on 16 December 1980, he died in Louisville, Kentucky. At the age of 92, when people generally start considering their retirement, when he was 5 years old, his father passed away. He had the responsibility of feeding his family, and his mother taught him how to cook at the early age of 7. So he did several small jobs to make a living. However, when he was around 40, he ran a restaurant in Kentucky. He had a special self-made recipe of fried chicken that was loved by people. He wanted to make it an international recipe. At the age of 62, he started his journey with a very little money in his pocket. He would go door to door with his chicken recipe. He was rejected several times before he got his first franchise. KFC's original product is pressure fried chicken pieces seasoned with a standard recipe of 11 herbs and spices. KFC is known for its slogans "So Good." That's all for my part. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuralya Saffiyah Binti Shuib, and my metric number is M201029. So now I will explain about the problem statements. First of all, as we all know, in this modern era, fast food has become a commonplace and a big part of most people's daily business. And today, Kentucky Fried Chicken, which is KFC, has become one of the most successful companies in the fast food industry. However, KFC Malaysia has received criticism regarding the average quality of food, bad service provided by staff, and also the facility provided at some restaurants. So, the problem faced by KFC is poor quality assurance. Therefore, the objective of this assignment is to identify the factors that contribute to poor quality assurance at KFC. The aspect factors that contribute to this problem are poor service, dissatisfaction with food, and lastly is lack of hygiene. And I think that's all from me, and I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Amirullia Hazmeen, and my metric number is -201023. Now I'm going to present about the analysis. So after we have had done with the survey, a total of 95 respondents have answered the question that we provided in the Google form. 60% of the question were answered by people who age 20 to 30 years old, while 28.4% were people who age 10 to 20 years old. There are 3 sections for each question that must be answered by the respondent. Among the questions that stated in the Google form are related to services, food, and hygiene at KFC. However, after we analyze based on the data collected by the survey question, the data are then divided into 4 categories, which are services, food, hygiene, and others. The first analysis is about services by KFC. The services that provided by KFC is voted as the highest reason of dissatisfaction by consumer with the data of 64.2%. This is because most of the respondents said that the staff are not very friendly with consumers, and sometimes they didn't even smile, and the service from the staff are sometimes very slow. Not only that, most consumers are not satisfied with the online delivery that provided by KFC because they have to wait for a longer time. Therefore, many respondents give opinion and suggestions for KFC to improve their services and delivery, such as KFC need to provide a kiosk machines to make it easier for consumers to make an order in their restaurant. Next is about the food served by KFC. The food provided by KFC is the second highest problem factor that been chosen by respondents with a data of 42.1%. However, 61.1% of the respondents are satisfied enough with the menu provided by KFC. But somehow, half of the respondents stated that they wanted the size of chicken, as in the past where the size of the chicken is larger compared to the size of the chicken served nowadays. On top of that, a few respondents also voiced out that they want to have the freedom of choice and have the opportunity of choosing menu item or part of chicken for themselves. The next analysis is hygiene. The hygiene issue is not really mentioned by the respondent, as the data for the hygiene in KFC is only 13.7%. Among the questions in the Google form is about a scale of 1 to 5 for the cleanliness in KFC. 54.7% of respondents choose scale 4 for the cleanliness in KFC, and most respondents also suggested or give opinion to improve KFC by maintaining the cleanliness of the restaurant in terms of their floor, table, toilet, and food. Not only that, 47.4% of the respondents are unsure whether KFC staff wear gloves while handling with customers' food. Meanwhile, 42.3% were very sure that the staff do wear gloves while handling with food. Lastly is others. So apart from food, hygiene, and services, there are few feedback given by the consumers about how to improve KFC quality. A few consumers suggested as for online orders that KFC should change the packaging to be more secure, especially for the drinks, because this is to prevent any spill from occurring in the packaging, and to ensure that the food also safely reach to consumers. And that's all from me for the analysis. I will pass it to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, madam. Before I start my part, I introduce myself first. My name is Ismadyana Aqilah, Binti Saidi, and my metric number is THM201024. Alright, so I continue with my part. It is fishbone. I have provided two fishbone charts for two factors, and I have clarified the two factors mentioned previously by using fishbone. So I choose the two most disliked factors in the survey we gave. It is a low service and dissatisfaction with food. And also, I justify how the two factors influence or contribute by machine, method, and also the material. Alright, we go to the first fishbone. So as you can see, it is the factors of low service. The factors are influenced by machine, method, and also material. First, for the machine, it is the low quality of the machine. It can cause food preparations to be slow. And secondly, its online food delivery is only open until 8 p.m. But at night, actually the loss of requests from customers to buy online to save them time from going out. But when this happens, demand to KFC will be declining. The second is the method. It is not enough training for staff and food preparations time is low. The third is the It is the employees are not customer friendly, and also the manager sometimes is not explained properly to their employee. Because of this, many employees take it for granted. And the last is material. It is employee do not follow the turn of customers who come first, and the top management is late to take actions if there is a problem service with customer. Next, we go to the second fishbone. So as you can see, it is the factors of the certifications with food. The factors are influenced by machine, method, and also material too. First, for the machine is the low quality of the machine. It can cause food preparations to be slow, and or some food becomes spoiled. And secondly, is there are not many menu options in the delivery apps KFC that customer can choose from to purchase online. There is also one factor that is popular because it seems to limit the food menu options available at KFC, while it is a delivery application of KFC. The second is the method. It does not provide food as requested by customers, and the food made is not a show on the menu. as if the picture on the menu are for advertising only. The third is the main. It is employees just take it lightly on the customer's wish, and the top management does not scrutinize the quality of food provided to customers. And the last is material. It is the size of the chicken is small compared to before. This has been questioned by many people. It's because, for example, the size of a chicken, customers have paid an expensive value, but what they get does not achieve what they want. And lastly is the taste of food also sometimes tastes bland. It is like seems not to follow the ingredients or recipe that have been set. Therefore, the taste can be different. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Atiqah Hasmi, DHM 20306. Today I want to present about discussion of the result. Okay, first of all, KFC must to create a new promotion like create the ads, setting up the ads at TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagrams, and mostly create the illustration of ads like cartoon and character with the creativity. And next is distribute pamphlet is KFC can just give the pamphlet to customer. And next, hold a custom party. Next point is cleanliness is keep employees clothes clean, ensure that restaurant is always being clean and mopping 4 hours after work. The bins provide to the bins must be clean always after working. Always check 4 hours too. And staff and KFC staff must to wear the mask and keep distance 1 meter from the customer. Tablet and chair must clear with the spray sanitizer with the spray sanitizer liquid. Next point is hospitality. Give a friendly smile to customer. Serve a customer politely and do not raise your voice. Bow down when facing customer. Always take off our behavior and keep the word spoken. That's all for me, and thank you.
Lastly is the conclusion. So in conclusion, the food industry like KFC is still with highly sensitive products. So this is one of the key reasons behind maintaining quality assurance and adhering to quality requirements, which are imperative for players in the food industry. Therefore, a small problem where the quality of product has been compromised could tarnish the brand image, and consequently, the company profits could go crashing down the hills. So this makes having appropriate quality assurance measure highly necessary for brands that dealing in food products. So the main role of quality assurance is to ensure all these quality aspects meets the necessary requirements. It can be achieved by identifying and eliminating sources of quality problems. It is to ensure that all of the customer requirements are continually met. So I think that's all from our groups. Thank you.